Welcome to Cigar and Spirits Magazine, live. My name is Lincoln Salazar. I'm the CEO and publisher of Cigar and Spirits Magazine. Welcome to the Publisher Lounge. Here we are today. We've got a great show coming up for you today. We have Luis Cota from Comissario Tequila, who we're going to be interviewing here soon, who is the #1 tequila in the world in 2014, as well as in the top 3 best tequilas in the world of 2017 Cigar and Spirits competition. But also here today, guys, to start off our day, we're going to start with Miss Briana Wheeler, who's our director of events, and she's going to tell us a little about what we have coming up in May for an event that we have coming up. So I'd like to introduce you guys to our new director of events, Briana Wheeler, who's risen herself in the company over the last 7 years. Congratulations, Briana. Miss Briana Wheeler, thanks for being with us
thanks for having me
tonight. So Briana, we've got a big event coming up in May. You've been working on this event for years, right?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what's kind of fruition. Tell me what we should expect from this May event. What's going to be happening?
Okay, so this year's 8th annual West Coast Cigar and Spirits Tasting is going to be held at the Newport Beach Hyatt Regency on Saturday, May 26th. And this event has been growing tremendously over the years. This year we're expecting close to 1,000 attendees, and we'll have over 40 premium cigar and spirit brands to sample from.
So what do people get to do?
So you'll be able to sample spirits from all over the world. You'll take home hundreds of dollars of premium cigars. There'll be music, live entertainment, hors d'oeuvres. And this year we actually incorporated multiple seminars. So we'll have seminar sponsors.
So what's going to happen in these seminars? Because I think the seminars is great, something that we've added, right?
Yes.
And I think it's something that we can kind of more you've created as well for the connoisseurs, and not only for the connoisseurs but also for beginners to kind of go and learn about their palate, learn how to pair a cigar, learn how to pair a spirit, because that's kind of what we're all about. We're a lot about fun at Cigar and Spirits, but as you know, it's a lot about education too. So what should they expect to see at the seminar? So
there'll be about 75 to 100 attendees if you purchase the VIP ticket, and some of our seminar sponsors include Kettle One Vodka, the Brown Forman Scotch Portfolio, J.C. Newman. We actually have Drew Estate as well as the John Drew brand, so they'll be doing a nice pairing for you. So you'll get to learn more about the brand. They'll do a breakdown of the brand, of the specific spirit or cigar, and then they'll actually pair it up and you'll be able to sample it. So will people be able to come up and say hi to you at the event? Or are you running around? I mean, what are you doing? Running around. You'll see me.
I mean, you go around at least to get some of the cocktails, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you go have some of the cocktails and have some drinks with the guys and the gals and everyone too?
I have to know what's good out there.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the favorite ones you've had in the past that you've had at the event? Not only the cigars, I mean, I think Fuente's been there, right?
Fuente, Rocky Patel, AJ Fernandez, J.C. Newman Diamond Crown, Drew Estate, some of the spirits, Kettle One Vodka. They make nice cocktails, Nolette Gin. We'll have the John Drew brands this year, which is brand new, so that'll be exciting. Casa Noble Tequila. There's all sorts of great brands that you're going to be able to sample.
So what do you think that's drawn people, because I know we don't do a lot of marketing for that. It's just been word of mouth and it's sold out every year. So what do you think really is making people want to come and drawing them to this event?
Actually, it's crazy. Literally no advertising. It's literally word of mouth. People tell their friends, tell their friends, family, colleagues, and it just literally has traveled throughout California, Vegas.
And you can go to cigarandspirits.com, right, to get tickets?
Yes, and they are selling quickly.
And we'll post that, guys, on the live feed today at cigarandspirits.com. We'll also post it on our live feed too, so you can go get tickets. It's almost sold out. But even more importantly, so now that we have you as events director of events, sorry, I don't want to kill your title, but now that you're doing the events, I heard you have something that you're planning that's very dear to you that you want to be doing this year. What is that?
So we're actually going to be starting a brand new event, but we're relocating to the south.
Well, relocating or just doing another one?
Another event.
Okay, yeah. So
it's the same concept. It'll still be a cigar and spirit sampling, but we're going to be holding it in Fort Worth, Texas, which is my hometown.
So Fort Worth, Texas, we're going to be taking Cigar and Spirits, West Coast Cigar and Spirit Tasting to Texas and doing the same event, because I think you get emails, almost daily. When are you guys bringing your event out here? When are you bringing your event out here? So this gives a little more opportunity for the people in the South and the East to come and actually experience what we experience here in Southern California for the West Coast and take it to the South, right?
Absolutely.
So I think that's
a little bit of Texas flair and flavor.
I think that's going to be a great event, right?
Yes.
What are you smoking, by the way, here today?
This is an acid Drew Estate, Cuba Cuba.
That's a great smoke. I think you've always said that's one of your favorites and a good starter cigar, right?
Yes.
And then
mild,
not even good,
flavorful.
I mean, good day-to-day cigar too, but it's a different kind of palate. It's infused.
Yes.
Not flavored, but infused. But also, guys, what we're smoking here today too is the La Aurora. This is the 107. This is to celebrate La Aurora's 107th anniversary. And what it is, it's Dominican cigar. It's medium to full body, but it's a beautiful, as you can see, I've been smoking here for about maybe 15, 20 minutes, and look how beautiful that's burning. And you can see there as well, too. So, I mean, it's just been a beautiful smoke, this La Aurora 107. And when Luis Cota comes out, he's going to smoke with us. We're going to pair it with his Comissario as well, too. Briana's going to join us in some of this, too. It'll be a lot of fun. So I like to do a little thing, Briana, that we're going to do on the show from now on. By the way, guys, I want to welcome you to the new set again. And we're going to be doing a lot more and having more celebrities, more industry influencers on here to talk about cigars, spirits, and lifestyle. But we want to have fun with it, too. So, Briana, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, boy.
Okay? I'm going to put you on the spot. And what you're going to do is this is a game we're going to do. Do you like games?
Love them.
Okay, we're going to do this with Luis as well.
Not good at them, though.
And whoever does better at it is going to let me find this timer here. There we go. Whoever does better at it, okay, whoever loses has to do a shot, okay?
Deal.
Even though it's just sipping, so you'll sip it. Who has to sip more, all right?
This is actually one game I'm glad I'm going to fail at.
Okay, so what this game is called Three Types. What you have to do, okay, is I'm going to say five things. You're going to have to say 3 types of those things under 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? And when I say go, when I say them, you have to say whatever comes straight to your mind, all right?
All right.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. 3 type of vodka brands.
Kettle One, Grey Goose, Belvedere.
3 Steelers players.
Oh my gosh. Roethlisberger, Bell, and Brown.
Okay. 3 tropical islands.
Fiji, the Bahamas, and the Keys.
Okay.
Tropical?
That's tropical. 3 brands that we'll see at Cigar and Spirits, West Coast Cigar and Spirits tasting.
JC Newman, Kettle One Vodka, John Drew brands.
Okay. 3 types of sports cars.
Ferrari, oh my gosh.
Come on,
Oh my God.
Time's up.
I know so many.
Time's up. All right. You could have said,
Louis better
you
not.
drive a BMW, Z4,
I
Z3.
know.
You didn't say that. All right.
I don't like time games.
Briana, thank you so much for talking about the event and coming on today. Guys, we're going to take a quick break from our sponsors. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Luis Cota come on, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Comissario Tequila. Briana, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. I'm here with Luis Cota, with CEO of Comissario Tequila, which Comissario was #1 Anejo tequila in 2014 with Cigar and Spirits magazine in the world. They competed again this last year in 2017 in the 2017 Cigar and Spirits World Spirits Competition, and they both had 2 more products that placed second and third in the spirits competition, which is out of close to thousands, hundreds of different spirits to compete in this competition, guys. So, Luis, thanks so much for being on today. I really appreciate it.
Lincoln, thanks for having us. Great being here.
Your bottles are absolutely beautiful. We've all had the opportunity to try the product. So it's so great for you to join us. I really appreciate your time. Tell me a little bit about Comissario Tequila, where it came from, what inspired it, and then, damn, what's in the bottle?
You know, people talk about our beautiful bottle, but what's inside the bottle is even more beautiful. That original package was actually a semi-crystal from Italy, so it's a gorgeous package. The word Comissario means commissar, and the bottle has sort of a sash and a medal around it that evokes of, sheriff, commissar, high dignitary. So it's meant to really evoke elegance and authority. The product comes from the highlands of Jalisco, which is the trendiest area where all of the newer, trendier tequilas are being made at. It's a beautifully elegant product, 100% blue agave, of course. We sort of are very careful about making a very well balanced product. It goes through a double distillation. We put it through oxygenation after the second distillation, and we purposely use 2-year or older oak so that we don't overpower the tequila with oak. So it's wonderfully balanced between fruit and peppery and spiciness and earthiness. It's actually a beautiful product. Very nice sipping tequila.
Luis, what makes this different? I mean, what is making this win? And it's not only our competition, it's other competitions, even though we're kind of the Super Bowl of competitions, everyone describes us in the industry. But all the other competition as well, what's making you guys win so many different types of medals and awards? I mean, what is so different compared to the other tequilas? What are you doing so different?
You know, when you look at fine tequilas today, you can do an analogy between tequila and fine wines. And if you look at the fine wine business, it's all about balance. You look at oak, fruit, acid, and tannins in terms of wine. The same thing with tequila. It's very much appellation driven. It's varietal driven with blue agave. It's barrel oaked. And so we are very careful in terms of the process we go through to make sure that at every step of the way, we make a very well, nice, softly balanced tequila. We don't want it to be overpowering. We want it to be a wonderful experience. So we try to create a taste sensation that while you retain the earthiness and spiciness and pepperiness of agave, it's in a very elegant sort of way. So it's very approachable. People like it very much.
Now, is this a shooting type tequila? Because I know a lot of, like, let's say millennials, 20-year-olds, they go to, they go to the bar and they get the Patron and they go, order me 2 shots of Patron, and they shoot it. Now, is it that type of tequila or what?
No, this is a beautiful sipping tequila. My personal preference is to enjoy it in a cognac glass, where you can swirl it and get the esters, the aromas, all the flavors of it, and to sip it slowly. It's just such an elegant tequila that you want to sip it and enjoy it slowly.
I'm not going to lie. You have me salivating. So I want to talk more, but let's skip a little bit of that because I can't wait much longer than to have. I've had some before, but I don't get it often because you're just so stingy with it because I know you guys are selling the hell out of it.
Yes,
so I don't get enough of it ever. And so I'm salivating. So why don't we go to the Cigar and Spirits bar over here, and why don't we go, let's do a little sample. Perfect. And if you don't mind, I'll pour you some, and we'll pour. Briana, go ahead and stay there. We'll pour you some too, and we'll try this. We'll try the Blanco as well as the Anejo.
Indeed.
Oh. Wait a second. All right. I want to pour for you. You're probably so used to pouring for everybody else, right?
Yes, it's one of the problems of working this thing. You're always working.
Can you give me a lighter here, please? Sure. I was sitting on this talking so long. I didn't get the opportunity to, because I want to pair this with the La Aurora 107. I specifically picked this cigar because of the flavors of this cigar. I felt would go really good with some of the fruits and some of the.
It does. Even though you mentioned it's full-bodied, it's just a beautiful, nice even smoke.
Even
it
smoke,
really
right?
is. It really is. I agree.
So what should we start with here? Should we start with
the Blanco? Start with the Blanco. With the Blanco, you get the true fruit flavors of agave, earth, pepper, and spice. But we do it in a way that it's not overpowering. It's very, very smooth. So the Blanco is a good entry into getting this thing done.
So here's the Blanco. We're going to sample this first. I almost get a little vanilla from it. Am I getting that right?
No, you do. One of the things that we do with it is after the second distillation, we put it back into a stainless steel tank and we shoot it full of oxygen for about 12 to 18 hours. What that does, it just breaks up all the alcohol molecules and it makes it just a little bit creamier and softer. So you get a little bit of that kind of glycolic, softer, creamier flavor, indeed.
Wow. Well, cheers, by the way.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh man, that's beautiful. It's interesting, you know, with wine and food, if you pair the right wine with the right food, it's a wonderful experience, but one doesn't overpower the other. Likewise here. You know, smoking the cigar just makes your palate so ready for a nice, smooth, soft tequila.
Absolutely, it really does. So, Luis, what made you get in with tequila, everyone? Because, I mean, I've heard about you, I've talked, and I know you're a spirits genius. But why tequila?
Why tequila? It's an interesting story. Do you know a man named Vern Underwood that owns Young's Market?
I'm familiar with the name, yes.
22 years ago, he called me to take a sabbatical from the winery that I used to run for him. He says, Luis, I'm going to introduce a tequila called Cazadores into the U.S. I want you to do it for me. So he took me out of the wine business and he put me into doing Cazadores all over the country. And the first year we sold like 200,000 cases. And that was my entry into the tequila world. I ended up going to Jalisco about once a month or so and got really imbued into the beauty of the ultra premium 100% blue agave tequilas out of the highlands. And it just became a love affair. The fact that I'm Mexican doesn't hurt either. You know, when you take this nationalistic pride about your product that is becoming so known all over the world. So it's become for me a real fun thing. And you look at tequila, and I come from the fine wine world. I used to live in Napa. I've lived all over the country. I worked for the Gallo Winery. I worked for Rutherford Hill Winery, for Bolio, for all these different companies up in Napa. And the similarities between fine wine and fine tequila are amazing. So to me, it was an easy transition to be able to enjoy and fall in love with this and be able to kind of tell the world about fine tequilas.
Oh, beautiful. Now let's do this añejo. We have that airing a little bit.
Indeed.
Oh, we forgot. What kind of gentlemen are we? Forgot the lady.
My goodness.
She didn't even get to try this Blanco.
You preach it every day.
May I?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Briana, my pleasure.
Now, men,
Thank you so
never
much.
make that mistake to serve yourself first before the
Salud.
women.
Salute.
That's the problem. I was so excited about the drink, I forgot about the ladies. You can't do that.
You know, there's a great saying in Spain, and I'll say it in Spanish, but I'll translate it. It says, salud, amor y pesetas y el tiempo para gozarlos. And it says, love, health, and money, and the time to enjoy them. So, here we are. Huh?
Cheers to that.
Indeed. Briana, salud.
All right, well, let's open this añejo here.
You know, Mexico has some really strict guidelines about how to make tequila and how to protect tequila. They've actually got agreements with 180 countries to protect the tequila trademark and the appellation. By law in Mexico, to be an añejo, you have to be at least 12 months in barrel. This is 23 months in barrel.
Wow.
So we do about twice what is required, and part of it is a 4-year-old añejo. So you can see the beautiful colors from the wood, you know, and there's a blend of 2, 3, and 4-year-old. Yet it's an incredibly smooth product.
Beautiful legs on it too.
Pour a little bit for.
Oh yes. Jeez. I keep forgetting that slide over there. My apologies.
Oh,
You're forgiven.
that is so smooth.
Thank you.
So smooth. You know, the trick to doing a fine tequila is to be able to make sure that you do all the components together, but you don't lose the base of it. And the base of tequila is the fruit. Agave by nature is supposed to be earthy, peppery, and spicy. You know, so you want to make sure that as you grow through the process with lots of wood, you don't lose that little bit of earthiness and that complexity. So if you do it, sometimes when you age it so much, all you taste is the vanilla, the oak, and the wood. And this here you see, still get that nice, beautiful earthiness, that pepperiness, in a very softer way because the wood has made it just a little bit softer, you know, the oak barrels.
The color is beautiful on it, as well as the legs.
There they are, it's indeed, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous tequila. Salud.
Wow.
You know, I don't do a lot of cigars. I do them often with friends like you and Don and so on. But this is such a wonderful match. It really is.
It's a great pairing.
It's a great, great pairing. It really is.
So the 107 La Aurora paired with the Comissario Tequila is fantastic pairing, guys. Go out and get both of them.
Yeah.
Right?
By all means. By all means.
Luis, tell me your best tequila story. I mean, everyone has a tequila story. Tell me your best one. Down in Mexico, you got to have something fun.
You know, I can tell you different stories. One that comes to mind, I was in Tennessee many, many years ago with Cazadores, and I go into this restaurant chain owned by a good old southern redneck boy, and I go in there with my bottle of Cazadores, and if you remember, that has a kind of a deer in the label, and he goes, that has got to be the ugliest label in the world, Luis. Who's going to buy that? And this guy's giving me all this grief, and he's got like 9 restaurants, so it's an important call to make. So I said, time out. I said, come here with me. I grab the bottle, I go into the kitchen. And I just lift the bottle like this in the kitchen. Of course, everybody in the back kitchen is Mexican, from the chef to the dishwasher, and they go, "Oh, cazadores, tequila, tequila, please, bring it. Let me have a bottle right now." And the guy says, "I get it. This stuff is fabulous. Put it in every restaurant, you know." And so I sold it by taking it to the back kitchen, you know.
Sounds like a good commercial. Walk to the back, you got all the guys.
It was.
By the way, can we say redneck on camera? Is that okay?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to check. We got to check with the white girl.
Yeah, there you go.
make sure it's PC
Redneck
nowadays,
is
right?
A-okay.
And one of the wonderful things about our business, whether you're wine or tequila business, is the social graces involved with it. Whenever I go to Mexico, which is about every 6 to 8 weeks, you know, they meet you, they pick you up, and immediately you go and break bread. That's the first thing you do. And you're breaking bread with whatever it may be, and tequila, you know. And so then you take a nice little siesta afterwards and relax a little bit. Then you go and work in the evening and those kind of things. But it's a very social business that we're in, you know. It really lends itself to...
All about that camaraderie.
I mean,
that's to sit down, have a cigar for an hour. And I mean, that's what the Cigar and Spirits TV, the publisher, is all about, is us being able to gather around, share a cigar with us, share a drink with us, and, you know, get that education as well, to have a good time, right? I mean, that's what we're here for.
It certainly is.
We're not here, you know, we're here for a short time, and let's enjoy each other's company,
And,
right?
you know, here we are in America, you know, the most wonderful country in the world. And we've been in the past so imbued with work. I'm so pleased to see us enjoying fine spirits and fine wines and taking time to enjoy life a little more. So it's a good influence upon America to be able to enjoy, not to abuse, but to enjoy fine spirits.
Absolutely.
And we're certainly part of that.
Absolutely. So, Luis, what should we expect next from Comissario? What are we going to see over the next year?
Oh,
What do you say to the people about Comissario?
We're doing some things that are kind of unique, and I don't want to give away too many trade secrets, but there may be a Comissario Black coming along pretty soon, which will be an extra añejo.
I'll be getting a bottle of that?
You'll be getting one of the very first bottles of that. And there'll be a very limited selection of personalized special bottlings, which of course...
Will you sign one for me, please?
No, you'll be one of the first to receive one
Thank
of those,
you.
of course, you know. So
as long as you sign it.
Yep. Oh, by all means. And one of the hottest trends in tequila today is called Cristalino. And Cristalino is in effect an añejo which has been filtered to take the color out. You see Don Julio 70, for example, you know. You see Salsa 1800 with one of those also. So Cristalino is a huge category. We are developing a new method of doing that, which is still very secret, but it's going to be a method that is not going to strip out a lot of the components and a lot of the complexity. So it'll be a beautiful Cristalino with much more complexity than the ones that are in the market today.
Wow.
That'll be a fun thing to have.
Well, fantastic. Luis, let's go finish up. Let's take our tequilas and let's go play a quick game, shall we?
Let's go.
Up there.
Is it going to be in Spanish?
We could try it in Spanish, but my Spanglish is terrible. So,
excuse me there. You're
Sorry.
fine.
all right.
This is the life.
So, Luis, something fun we're going to be doing too in the future here. I was telling you a little bit about this before we got started, and then we'll get into the game. Is we're going to be inviting people out to the Cigar and Spirits out here to the studio to come and watch live. We'll have some cigars, we'll have some cocktails, we'll have a great time. At some of these showings, you'll be able to meet whoever's on here. So we'll get some celebrities on here. We'll get some other great distillers and some other great industry people as well. You can come meet them. You know, we're going to invite Jonathan Drew out here. We'll invite the Rocky Patels, the Carl Nolets. We'll invite the Mario Lopez's, the De La Hoyas, the whoever the Dita Von Teeses, everything like that, who we can to come join us out here. And then you can have an opportunity to meet them, have cocktails with them, and have cigars with us. So we're going to get a full-on audience for this whole show. So we're very excited about that.
I'd love to come back, and I know you're going to have other brands, but if you allow me to come back and be part of the audience and bring a little tequila so the audience can enjoy some of my good stuff also.
And that's what
I'd love to do that.
That's what we're doing, Luis.
I'll be
All
happy.
right, you ready for the game?
Let's go.
All righty.
You better lose. It's for a shot.
Briana she did pretty well. She stopped at about 33 seconds, okay? So it's the same, here's how the game works, okay? You got to say 3 types of the next 5 things I say.
Okay.
You got to say them right off your brain, okay? First words that come out of your mouth, and you got 30 seconds. Okay. All right? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. 3 tequila brands.
Don Julio, Patron, Comisario.
3 types of cigars.
Pártagas, Cojivas, and Don Eduardo.
3 types of watches.
Rolex, Patek, and Timex.
3 Mexican cities.
Mexico City, Guadalajara, Cancun.
All right. 3 Cigar and Spirits magazine covers.
Sammy, Leonardo, and
Time's up.
Vicente.
Time's up.
So we tied.
You guys tied.
That's great. A gentleman never shows up a lady, let me tell you.
That's true.
A gentleman shows up a lady.
That's true. Luis, thank you so much for coming on today.
Lincoln,
we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Guys,
Briana,
join us
pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Join us every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. on Cigar and Spirits Facebook. You can also catch us after on our YouTube, on our Cigar and Spirits channel. And just come out and enjoy and have a good time with us and enjoy some good pairing cigars and come meet some of these celebrities and industry professionals with us. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And remember, May 26th, the West Coast Cigar and Spirits tasting Hyatt Newport Beach. Tickets are almost sold out. Go to cigarandspirits.com.
And we'll be there.
And Comissario will be there.
You betcha.
Cheers.
Salud.